Now, as I told you, this is a paragraph written by one of your colleagues, okay, about the educational system in Saudi Arabia. As you see, this is the title, okay, and as I told you, when we were talking about, okay, let me just resume recording. Oh, it was recording. Anyhow, it was recording, no problem. Let's go back to sharing. Okay, I didn't stop. I didn't pause recording. Anyhow, no problem. As I told you when we were talking about the first paragraph, that we have got to center the title, right? Center the title. Put it in the center of the first line. Okay. Are you following up, guys? Okay. So if you look at the title here, it is centered, and then as I told you, you start every word, especially big words, with a capital letter. That is not a big word, but it is at the beginning of the title, so it starts with a capital letter. The educational, capital letter, system, capital S. N, it's a small, it's a preposition. So long as it's not at the beginning of the title, so it starts with a small letter, not capital. And in Saudi Arabia, capital letters. Understood? Okay. And then, as usual, you start the topic sentence. You start with the topic sentence, and before you write the topic sentence, you indent, you leave a space, a one-word space. Okay. And this is, and then this is the topic sentence. The educational system in Saudi Arabia is similar to the educational systems in other Arab countries. Okay, so how we are going to show how. So this is the topic sentence, and then you have some supporting sentences. There are 4 types of school in Saudi Arabia. First, children. So look here, we used a transition word, okay, which is first. First, children join nursery school at the age of 4 or 5. Okay, then is also a signal word or transition word. At the age of 6, they move to primary school. They spend 6 years in primary school, and then again it's also a sequence word. Join intermediate school at the age of 12. The intermediate school lasts 3 years, and then again it's also a transition, a signal word or transition signal, okay? And then kids move to the secondary school. In all school levels, learners study Arabic, English, math, science, and social studies. Physical education is also an important subject. They spend 3 years in secondary school and at the age of 18, most students join the university. And then this is the concluding sentence. This is all about the educational system in my country. Okay? Yeah, yes, Nasir. If that is in the middle, you don't start it with a capital letter. We started it with a capital letter because it is at the beginning, because we start only big words, content words, words which have meaning with capital letters. But if a small word like an article or a proposition is in the middle of the title, we don't start it with a capital letter. Okay, understood, Nasser? If by the way, Khalid, if I zoom, I'll try to zoom, but if I zoom, I think I'll try to zoom. Let me see what happened. Yeah, is it better now? Repeat what, Hussein? What would you like me to repeat? Talking about the title? Is it the first time you attend the class, Hussein? Okay, so as I said, you are going to write a similar paragraph to this one. Okay, I'm going to talk about the next paragraph, and you have the same. No. You write about your country. If you are Egyptian, you are going to write about the educational system in Egypt. If you are Yemeni, you are going to write about the educational system in Yemen, and so on. Okay? And this paragraph is a model. It was written by a Saudi student, by the way, and all I did was editing it to use it as a model. It should consist of, as I said before, the title. You center the title, then you start with the topic sentence, then you write some supporting sentences, and finally you write a concluding sentence. All the paragraphs you write have got to be like this. Okay, understood? Okay. By the way, I would like to add something here. I'd like to add something here to page 27, which is something called a personal statement. A personal. Okay. What is a personal statement? Yeah. If you go back to page 27, I'm sorry, because we're supposed to write a paragraph about a personal statement, and we haven't talked about it. We should have talked about it on page 27, okay? No, how can you write a conclusion in 2 or 3 words? You cannot do this. Yeah, I mean it's impossible to do this. But by the way, some students are asking about attendance. I take attendance, at different times, 3 or 4 times a day. So don't worry. Okay. And by the way, when you write a paragraph, I don't want you to copy from the internet, because copying from the internet is not acceptable. You have got to write something you yourself. Okay, you can make use of the materials on the internet or in the books, but don't copy. You have got to write it yourself. Okay? Of course, when you write from the internet, you're not supposed to be given any grade. But we give you very little. Even if what you write is 100% right, you get very few grades. Okay? Because a lot of the students copy from the internet and send me as homework assignment. This is not acceptable. I send you models. Imitate the models. Okay, but don't send me the same model. Just imitate the models and write something, personal, something related to you. Understood? Yeah, of course. Yeah. I welcome grammar and spelling mistakes because we learn from our mistakes. Okay? We learn from our mistakes. No one is perfect. Okay, Salim. Okay, let's talk for a while about the personal statements. What is a personal statement? Okay, by the way, have you got any idea about what a personal statement is, and when do you use it? No, not now, Khalid. Just let's first talk about it, and then later on you can write about it. Yeah, in CV that's okay, right? In CV you write a personal statement. Okay, what else? When do you when are you asked to write a personal statement? When? Yeah, that's right, Khalid. When you try to get a job, that's right, and also when you try to get a job, this is one. Yeah, when you apply for a job. Okay, okay, that's right, Hamid. And when you try to join a university, also when you try to join a university, you are asked to write a personal statement. Okay, so you write a personal statement to get a job or to join a university. Okay, what do you include in your personal statement? For example, if you want to join the university and you are asked to write a personal statement, what do you include in your personal statement? Yes, and to introduce yourself. That's right. So you write some personal information, personal details, and what else? So you write about, okay, experience, yes, degrees, yes, qualifications. That's right. Yeah, and the personal details include the name, age, and so on. Yes, that's right. And also you talk about your qualifications, including your degrees, the degrees you have. Yes. You, okay, grades is referring to the degrees here. Okay, whether you know English or other languages or not. Okay, what else? Achievements. Okay. Yeah, your level, the proficiency level of English you have. Okay, high school certificate. That's good. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, that's right. What are your interests? What would you like to be in the future? Okay. This is you are going to include this in the conclusion, for example. Yeah, your aims, your goals. Okay, thank you very much. So you write it when you apply for a university or a job. Okay. So let's highlight it. Just give it certain color. Colors here help. Okay. Okay. Now let's move. I'm going to copy this and take it to. Okay. Oh, no problem. Because okay, no need to take it. Okay. Now let's talk about another home assignment which I'd like you to prepare. Is this one. Write a paragraph about about 150 words. Write a personal statement to apply for a job or university. Your paragraph should consist of the following. I think, by the way, when we talk about when we talk about the personal statements, you don't need to write this. You don't need to write this. I mean, it's not like the other paragraphs. It's not like the other paragraphs because it's different. Okay? Okay, yeah, you need to write about. We're going to see. We're going to see a model. Okay. So this is, for example, this is Hussam Kamal's homework assignment after being edited by me. You can use it as a model. Okay. For example, this you write first. You write what you write the title. You center the title. Okay. You center the title. My personal statement. Okay. Let's check the attendance again because some students, we have more students now. Okay. Okay, guys, let's just resume our resume teaching, okay, and learning as well. Okay, back to the paragraph. As we agreed, uh, what do we do with the address? I'm sorry, the title. The title of the paragraph. Where do you where do we place it? Hello. Where do we place the title of the paragraph? Yes, Abdul Qadir is typing. Others are typing. Yes. Yeah, in the center, in the middle of the first line. Okay. And then we start writing, and as you see here, we indent, as usual, we indent. We leave a one-word space. And then you start, Hussam started with personal information. My name is Kamal, Hussam Kamal, and I'm 20 years old. I'm Saudi. I was born in the year 2000. I live in Jeddah on the west coast of Saudi Arabia. So this is his personal information. Okay? This is his personal information. Okay? Yeah, this is, we call this indenting. It means that this is the beginning of a paragraph. Okay, Khalid? If you, every time you start a new paragraph, you indent. Indent means you leave a one-word space or a five-letter space. Got it? Understood? Okay. 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 Now let's just go back to our. I was trying to enable the speaking mode so that I can allow you to speak, but one by one, not all of you at the same time. Because if you speak at the, if I allow you to just to talk freely, it's going to be a mess. Okay. So I was trying to find this facility which allows you to talk when I want you to talk. Okay, anyhow, let's go back to our screen. As I told you, Uh, 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 Hassan Kamal started with his personal detailed personal information, and then he talks about the course he is choosing. Okay, okay. Can you hear me? Okay. You can, Hashim, you can improve your writing skills by writing a lot. The more you write, the better your skills are going to be. So you need to write a lot, but don't copy a lot. Just write a lot by yourself. That's why I give a lot of writing homework assignments. Most of my assignments are homework are writing, because you are good in speaking, listening and speaking. Mashallah, you are now, and most of you are good because of the social media. Okay, okay, and then Hussam talks about the course he has chosen. He's applying for. I'm applying for the BA in IT. I want to study IT because I enjoy learning about this subject very much. I'm particularly interested in information system. Okay, so these are the course reasons, and also I hope to become the owner of a big IT company. Again, this is also, we're talking about the reasons for choosing that course. Okay, so here in the second part of the paragraph, Hussam talks about the course reasons why he has chosen this course, BA in IT. Understood? Okay, and then now in the third part, he talks about schools in the past. I attended Al 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 Baha Primary School from the year 2006 to 2012. I went to Prince Sultan Intermediate School from 2013 to 2016. Then I attended Al Faisal Secondary School from 2017 to 2020. Okay, understood? So this is school in the past. Let's give it a different color. This is school in the past. Then he writes about school now. Now I'm studying at the Arab Open University. I'm studying English and a GR course, between two brackets, Arabic. Okay, so this is school now. Let's give it a color. There are other things to write about. You can write, for example, about your qualifications. If you have any degrees, you can talk about your hobbies and interests. Okay. And then now he's talking about his job. At the moment, I have a part-time job at my father's company. You can add, for example, some details about the nature of the job. It will be better. Okay? In conclusion, this is the conclusion. In conclusion, I'm a hard-working student. I get on well with people of all kinds. I believe that IT is the career for me because I like working with technology. So this is the conclusion. Okay, let me give it a different color. Okay, but you can write about more points. You can add, if you have got any qualifications, you can add your qualifications. If you have hobbies and interests, you can talk also about your hobbies and interests. Okay, guys? Now, this is another paragraph you are going to write about. So, how many paragraphs are you supposed to write so far? How many paragraphs? 3. What are they? Yeah, yes, Ahmed. But this is the only color I have now, which through which you can, because the other colors are not light. I used all the 6 lights. If I use this, for example, you will not be able to read. University life, personal statement, and the educational system in my country. Okay, thank you very much. Practice writing a lot, because the more you practice, the better you are going to be. Practice makes perfect. Okay, so one of you asked me how to improve my writing skills. This is by practice, practice, practice. Okay, guys.